Hi, Vod Watchers. Welcome on in. Hey, we're about to get started. Deltarune, Chapter 4, Weird Root. I don't know why I did it like that, but sure. There's a lot to be said and a lot to look into, is the best way for me to put it. I am excited for this, but I'm also a little concerned. I'm not going to lie, seeing everyone just say, get to Chapter 4, get to Chapter 4, get to Chapter 4, has me excited, terrified, because where is this chapter going to take us? There's a couple of big things I think we should touch on. For this weird route, how much of it is us versus how much of it is like Chris, chat? How much of it is us versus how much of it is Chris? Do you think that Chris likes us or hates us? I think this route is like just a boundary breaking route altogether, right? No, yeah. Chris, I think Chris gotta hate us 100%. 100%. I think Chris absolutely gotta hate us altogether. But like, even if we were to take this further, right? Imagine how much, like, how we come off to others in that regard. Like, how do you think others would perceive us in this route? Like, and in the other one, there was already some things of like, oh, you know, like Chris, you know, in that area. But now imagine like us and all the actions that we're taking and not taking. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people must think that Chris is acting weird. Not gonna lie, I would too. Not gonna lie, I would think this is, yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, maybe if I wasn't in the Discord. By the way, everyone, appreciate y'all being here. I hope that y'all stick around for some of the other games and stuff that we're doing. Expedition 33 and Omori. When Omori finishes up, we'll open it back up for everyone to be able to go ahead and vote on a game. All right, let's do this. Deltarune. I think we need to look at the fountain again. I'm gonna ask some people might think it's silly, other people might not, other people might genuinely find this interesting. For some of y'all, and I'm gonna ask 3 questions in one, and I want a more in-depth answer out of everyone. How many of you has Deltarune come and just impacted your life altogether? And in what way? Did it become an addiction for you, seeing the characters and maybe who you related to the most? Did it save your life? Maybe you're going through a rough time and you attached to this game so quickly because of the aspects that it brings up about loneliness and friendship and supports and all of this. Maybe you were introduced to it by a friend and you just went through with it, right? What does this game mean to you? And both playing it the right, you know, the correct way, if there is a correct way. And also in this other way, you know. Look, oh, here we go, fountain analysis. Look at this, it's there! I see a lot of weird stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I see a lot of weird stuff. I see a buff Snorlax. The night. The roaring night. The one who's making the dark. If this fountain ever comes back up, and it's like, hey, turns out the answer was in each and every single fountain all along. Just now. Just now. Chapter 6, Chapter 7. Just now. Your whole journey was already predicted from the start. It's not just been one journey you've been on. You've been on multiple, countless journeys. The one who's making the dark. The one who's trying to destroy the world. So that's our enemy. Up until today. It felt kind of like no matter how serious our adventures got, they were just part of another world. Yeah. But now, someone's taken Undyne into the shelter. The real shelter. Chris, we have to do something before she's... There's no point talking about it. Aw, Toby and I just had to play it. I'm not saying Undertale didn't have the same love, but something about Deltarune made me want to play Toby's games. Aw. Chris, hurry up. Let's seal the fountain. It's time to wake up. Chris, are you listening? Wake up, Chris. Chris is in a coma all along. Oof. It's time to wake up. Good morning, sleepyhead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tena. Oh, no. What have we done? What the fuck? We just started it immediately like the TV's just shattered and broken? Chris, hurry up or someone else will eat it. After the night showed up, we couldn't find Tena in the dark world anywhere. Rip in the chat. F in the chat. F in the chat for Tena, everyone. F in the chat for Tena. Oh my god. Oof. Yeah. Toriel's pretty calm for like her TV being broken / tires. I asked around if anybody had seen them, but no one really wanted to help. No one really wanted to help us find them. We were like, were we like too mean to everyone? Maybe we can still fix them somehow. Oof. Your mom just wants to throw him out though. Oof. Oh, Chris, you were sleeping like a puppy. Did you rest well? Come to think of it, I had some very strange dreams. Oh well, no more TV just before bed. Chris, how the hell did you sleep through breakfast like this? Butterscotch pancakes, infinite omelets? Living like this gotta be a sin. Oh, sinning. That reminds me. Susie, how would you like to go to service with us today? Sure. Oh, wonderful. Just let me find you some clothes for you. Peachy. So, question for you: Are we the angel? What if we're the angel? What if we're an angel, chat? That's a theory. A game theory. No, I'm gonna stop right there. I don't want to get sued. No idea. Like the soul or Chris? Like the soul, right? i.e. coming down from God knows where, right? Replacing that. Okay, ooh, cook, right? In a big way, Chris is just a vessel, right? Wherever their actual soul is, has just been replaced with this greater soul, with greater purpose, right? Grandiose aspect of things, where Chris absolutely knows what's happening. And we're just using Chris as our vessel to be able to go and walk around, you know, sort of a cage. Chris is just a cage for our soul to go into, you know. I don't know. What do you mean that's a big topic of debate? Are we the greater soul? View the world from the top down. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Angel could be a lot of things. Noelle, the soul, the player, or all three. Yeah, it could be. Damn it, I knew these were pancakes were a trap. Well, time for me to get the hell out. Chris, wait a sec. You remember last night, right? Undyne, that place she was taken to? The shelter. Chat, remind me of the 3 things that are in the shelter. One of them's a badge, right? It's like a badge, a pine cone, and what else? Oh, thank you, Ninja. Badge, a tree, and a Deltarune. What if the Deltarune is Azrael? What if the pine tree is Des? And the Deltarune is Azrael or Asgore? Like, my whole thought process comes into we're using Chris as bait. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Chris, I know that you missed your you missed your brother, Chris, right? I know you miss your brother, you know. Hey, what if I could tell you that if you do this for us from someone that they know and trust, we'll make sure that your brother can stay home with you forever. And you'll have a good time. I.e. collecting them like Pokemon for whatever reason, right? And if you really think about it, I'm so mystified as to what if the Deltarune was the vessel, right? But my main concept comes in. Let's do it this way, right? It would make sense if it's Azzy, Des, right? Because we know that Azzy and Des would have a connection. But what about? Yeah, he's onto something. Because there's a connection there. If we're starting to talk about connections, yeah. What about Undyne? Yeah, maybe Undyne being the police is a red herring, but they're actually going after Asgore. And once Asgore comes in, then all of a sudden you have a full connecting tree, right? Where it, like, i.e. Asgore. Ooh, wait a minute! Shut the fuck up, chat. Hold on. Okay. So currently we have Undyne as the badge, yes? I'm gonna put Des as the pine cone. Yes? Pine. And then Azzy as Delta. But what if this is actually Asgore? Because of the connection that it would have, and we've seen it, right? Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Hold on. Okay. Y'all holding? Hold on. Y'all holding? I hope you're holding. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find... I'm gonna check my own videos for safety. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Omori, Deltarune, the weird end. Oh my god, I always look so weird. Yeah, she's criticizing myself. Anybody knows where it shows in chapter 3 particularly, where Tenna's saying like everyone's gathered together, right? And then one by one they all start disappearing. Right after his boss fight, okay. Sorry, chat. We're doing this. Sorry.
Sir?
Just ignore me. Ignore me. Ignore me. I know. It's me reacting to my own content. G.E. Willikers. Okay, hold on. Before this, actually. Is it before or after? Before the fight. Okay. No! I know, we were zooming through it. Hold on. Chris knows why. Do you remember it, Chris? For the holidays? When everyone came over for the holidays? Okay, assumption, right? Easy. So we have Chris, Noelle, right? Des, Azzy. And Chris probably has some cute little horns or something on, right? Asgore, Tori, right? And the Carol and the rest of the fam. First one to go. Des, right? Carol steps out. Azzy's out. Noelle steps away. Rudy, right? Asgore, yeah. So it's Des, Carol, Asgore. Carol, Asgore, Noelle. And of course, everyone disappeared one by one. Azzy. I think this is all connected. I think all of this is connected. There's no reason for us to be shown this scene unless it's critically important, right? And I just started conceptualizing this because all of us are here, right? So I think all of this is connected in that way, right? Of course, you can say, well, Carol, Des disappeared, so, maybe Carol stopped coming in through, right? But think about the way that this is all being tied in together, right? I.e., the narrative that this is showcasing, right? Everything's hidden in the details. So, let's say that they're using, we're using Undyne as the badge at the moment. But didn't they just recently get assigned as a police chief? Chat? Didn't Undyne just recently? So, wouldn't that mean that maybe the real target is Asgore, and maybe it is trying to go ahead and get all three of them in some capacity? Could be in there, yeah. But here's the real reason being why. And I know. I'm going into. We know that Asgore has a corkboard, and he's going wild with it. All right. Knight just fucked up and took the rock. Yep. Or just saw a thing and just took it, right? So here comes a thing. You guys ready for this? Asgore's cooking. Asgore's cooking at his flower shop. What if you corrupt Asgore to make a fountain? What if the goal isn't necessarily to kidnap them, but to make them make a fountain? What if the goal is actually to go ahead and create something? What if the whole purpose of this is to make it seem as though there's no other possibility? Yeah. No other possibility, no other way. Get those feelings, those emotions, those negative things out there and make a fountain so big that maybe a titan may come out of it. Maybe these are the 3 individuals that are needed to create or bring the end. Des. Maybe the knight is a representation of Des's inner fountain or inner whatever. If Asgore goes, maybe we'll get a full-on titan or something huge, something tremendous to deal with. And if Azzy's there, well, we all know that Azzy is godlike, so just say, imagine that, right? Because all of a sudden, what if they're able to corrupt Asgore in that way? At the festival, no less. Yeah, at the festival, no less. Yeah, because imagine this. Asgore's walking around and he sees Sans and Tori getting a little too close. Yes. And then all these feelings comes out and he stabs the ground. And now you have a monster level boss. Like a monster level enemy. Hold on. A monster level enemy creating a fountain. Sorry, that's my dark fountain, you know. Yeah. I hope that kind of like a super titan or something. Yeah. Like something absolutely. Yes. Yo. Thanks, AZ. We've only seen rooms and buildings. Yes. Or imagine it's Azzy. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm throwing that out there. Is imagine Asgore or Azzy unleashing a fountain. Ooh! Imagine Azzy unleashing a fountain because something happened to Des. Just want to throw that out there, right? What if the entire aspect of all of these things is for these fountains to be unleashed? Not necessarily for them to be closed or, you know, whatnot, but just to unleash a fountain for a prerequisite to be met by 3 individuals, and those 3 individuals, for whatever reason, being Des, Asgore, and Azzy. Yep. Resurrect people. Someone trying to resurrect. I don't think so. I don't think it's necessarily about like resurrecting Des in here. I think maybe there's something else that we haven't been told, right? I would something happen in my god baby. Could it be Des? Well, you have to think about it this way. There's different ways to corrupt a person, right? Like, i.e. pleads of insanity, pleads of not knowing. Because what if Asgore opens up a fountain and then... Okay, stick with me here. Stick with me, okay? Hold on. Okay? We're all in this together. Okay, hold on. Okay. What if Asgore opens up a giant portal at this festival and you hear this? Hold on. Let's go on. What if Asgore just opens up a portal and you hear... Ooh. Because it's outside. We've seen people create them in rooms, in little tiny rooms, at the church, right? But this is a boss monster that we're talking about, right? The king of monsters in this regards. I'm telling y'all, we better prepare ourselves. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what's coming. But I hope you're hyped. I hope you're hyped. Because that's my main regard, is it probably could represent 2 people, or it could represent more than that. Oh. Alright, are y'all ready? Let's continue. Eventually supposed to take over everything. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Probably a long shot, but maybe someone around there knows how to get in. I mean, if we don't hurry and save her, then... Susie, Chris, come and try on your clothes. Just a sec. And I think even, like, regardless, they just don't find happiness there. In the same way that... In the same way that Tenna and all the other monsters haven't found happiness in their own dark world. Wouldn't that be something? Even in the own dark world that you created, Asgore, Tori can't be with you. They look a lot like Asgore's battle sprite. Ooh, sorry, Susie. Exactly. I'm like, ooh, yes, yes. You are Asriel's old clothes. Oh, Chris, does she not look perfect? Oh. Sorry, this is happening. Shut up! This is your fault! Well, shall we all walk over together? Yeah, let's. Well, let's just get this over with. Ding 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 ding. It loves you, but mainly shows a sharp side. If only there was a word for that kind of personality. Tsundere? How to draw dragons. Whoa, what the heck is... You shut the drawer as fast as humanly possible. Ed, have you killed a man just because you just killed Asgore there? Oof. He gets, will forever remain divorced. I know, right? Good. I think Asgore needs to work on himself. It's hard to put into words, but for some reason, seeing Susie next to you, you felt like whatever you were, just for right now, it might be okay. The door is locked. Asgore comes home, opens up the door, finds a single bone rattling, creates a dark world. Yeah, everyone in both families need to work on themselves. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. You equip the black shard. Wait, what? You equip the mech pencil. Small chip of extremely... Oddly, it's nearly opaque. Ooh. Yeah, the black shard just doesn't change at all. Are blooming inside. Oh. You'll open up in Sands and Paps. Oh, no. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're here. Brothers and sisters and non-binary pals, we're here today in church to listen to the words of the Deltarune. You two behave yourselves. Alright, we'll try. Of course, don't have to tell me twice. Chris, show Susie where to sit down, alright? Hi! Guess we gotta go through that big door. Unless you want to look around first. Yeah, pray to Tenna. Seems like a decent place for clues. Let's not break in when your mom's around, though. She's probably got a sixth sense for you doing something wrong. Oh! Hell yeah, back of the bus. Your mom can barely see us back here. You aren't gonna sleep, are you? Sleep? Sleep? Are we about to be mean here? Let's sleep? What do y'all think? Sleep through the service. Watch. Sleep. Sleepy time. Slip. Watch. Sleep. Yes, let's remember we have... On the items you have, you can get new dialogue. Oh, okay, there's new dialogue apparently. There's new dialogue apparently. Yeah, she probably noticed you started snoring. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming again today on this glorious of days. Please stand for the opening song. The story that we've been born from hearts of the shadows cutting deep and the heroes that save us. Heaven knows the beauty of the soul, and we weep to the majesty and pray we not forget the tale of Deltarune. Oh my god, the dramatic movie trailer voice, I know. You mean now close your hymnals? Goku! Goku! Hey, I didn't know Noelle was so good at singing. Damn, let's wave lighters next time. Now for the reading of the holy words. Everyone, please welcome Catty Cattenheimer. Not to be mixed up with Oppenheimer, but she's the bomb. The bomb! To the stand. Like, hey everybody, what's up? Is this thing on? Lol. Catty, do you have the reading papers? No, I'm like good. I'm like memorized it. You memorized it? Yeah, like, so is everyone like ready to rock? Like, woo! 3, 2, 1, gozies! Chris, you didn't need to bring anything, did you? Looking... I'm like, alright, now we're talking. Let's see what the hell you got in here. Smellable stickers, a peppermint crunch, some burnt crumbs. Oh god. They have like swords and stuff. And like, there's like this one with like horns. He's honestly so cute. I mean, there's like aren't any pictures, but like, oh my god, you know, like I don't know why. I just imagine him as like a cutie. OMG, a pinch his cheek and call him a pumpkin pie. Like, give him like a fat-free cat coupon, you know? Like, we have like such a huge pile of those. Like, let's get rid of it. Gee. But like, what's amazing is like how these heroes like, are like, oh my god. They're like, oh, you know, like the thing is, they could like totally be any one of us, you know? And so like, that's the thing, like, you know, that's the thing, like, you gotta keep in mind, we could all be someone that might change the world, right? Like, so we should all, like, be nice to each other, right? That's, like, the main thingy, like, of our religion, right? Like, we just need to be nice to everyone. We're all family. No matter what kind of person or who they are. Like, we believe weird crap, but we're totally, like, okay with it, you know? Like, you don't know who's gonna grow up to be a hero, right? Like, oh, like, even, like, I'm actually a hero, too, at this point. Like, maybe I'm just keeping a secret from you guys, you know? Like, psych! I'm totally not me! Or is it you, like, totally keeping you guessing? Yeah, like, okay, like, that's not the whole thing, you know? Maybe bad things happen, too, in the story. Like what's it called? A calamity? Catamely? But, like, it's all cool because, like, you know, okay, actually, I don't know. I don't remember what happens. All right, let's mess with the stickers first. You inhaled the stickers aroma. It smells like marshmallows. Fragrant, but not overpowering. I know. We gotta get into character. This is Cat, you know, they need their podcast voice. Now what? Put sticker in a bad place. Huh? Hey, who said you could put stickers there? You know what that means, dumbass. Oh. Oh. Well, that used up all of them. Podcatty, OMG, like the reading's over? Okay, I guess. Make sure to check out the rest of the podcast. It'll be up on Patreon. Oh God. Yo, Evie, what's up? What'd you do for self-care today, huh? Hope you did some good self-care. Thus concludes the first reading. Now for today's sermon, we move once again, share a passage by my late father, Gerson Bloom. He always managed to put into words what we could never quite say ourselves. Now, let us begin. We shall never know the pieces of the prophecy lost to time. But was everything important truly ever written down in those words? Myself, I see a blank page as an invitation to write, to take the future and... Listening to this, your eyes became heavy. Ooh. Banging. Chris, hey, Chris, get up! We don't have any time to waste! We have to get to the bottom of this. The bottom of these two sweet, sweet cups of juice. Banging sermon, my man. Oh, interesting. Church flavor. Anyway, you go ask around for the shelter codes. Me, I'll make sure there's nothing hidden. Banging sermon, my man. In here. Code, no clue. I don't go there. I just randomly decided to stay today. By the way, that girl's reading was like so bad. Like it was so awful. You can't help but smile. Why am I giving people random accents? I don't know. I'm bussing the self-care department. I'm doing the basics and eating and staying hydrated. I better see at least you drink 8 cups of water, Evie. 8 cups of water. Like, oh, what does that girl think she knows? Trying to see if anything's really changed. She's shyly running a cup of juice through her gills. Okay, Brady. Shelter! Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure I get this right. Muriel! Shelter! No! No! Now you know that's not a wholesome place! You can stand to learn a thing or two from that Oh God, I can't do it. Oh, that's totally straining my voice there. A burglary! You know, oh God. Burglary. Just the other day, that young man told me you wave dash. Now I haven't told your mother, but please, for dear shame. Oh no. Okay. Banging sermon, my man. You better be getting some water when you're doing that, boys. Oh, hold on, guys. Quick little break. I know I'm gonna be voiceless tomorrow. Quick little break. I quick little ad time here. Hold on. I gotta quickly run. Oh, Loki got up, so that's how you know. All right, here you go. Quick little words on stream. All of you geniuses. Good job, everybody. Chris fooled you. Bet you thought I was catty. And today's game was wild. I think we won. What, codes? Sorry, don't know that. Never will. Been real. Been real. For her, I go to the big church match as her substitute player. For me, she covered in hair always. We do what the other can't. Oh, you're good. You're good. If you mean the code of my success, look at my man! I'm They knocked it out of the whole damn congregation! Way to go, family! Oh, God. The congregation was massacred! They got shut down! No one will ever come here again! Cannonheim is staying winning! Oh, God. Ed, that's too annoying. Good! Good! Look at how hyped up she is. My little girl kicked butt today. My big girl, too. Code, locked door? I'm a simple man, Chris, but my genius daughter will know. Like, Chrissy, OMG, you came to see me? So cute. Code locked is sorry, don't get it. But Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. And like, codes are for nerds. LOL. It's all words on stream as a thumbnail. I was scared Chris, it is most wonderful to see you worshipping me today. And with I don't know why I went from Master Roshi to just like, and with the friend too. Did you seek something from me? Chat. Banging sermon, my man. Thank you, Chris. Although I did see that it put you to sleep. Oh, God. I know I do not exactly have a flair for entertainment. That's why I don't write my own sermons or anything anymore. I don't think my father could rest well knowing I was tarnishing his legacy. Banging sermon, my man. I don't know what you're experiencing recently, but please, look to the angel for guidance. Ah, look to the angel for guidance, exactly. You go, girl. Alright, talk to Noelle or talk to everybody else as well. Parser, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We came up with a theory, Parser. Did you seek something from me? Chris, stay away from the shelter. Susie murdering the Jews. I mean, remember, there's nothing that has changed from the original dialogue, we've already seen it, right? From the original playthrough. Because you have to remember, in the original playthrough, we've seen like everyone's chats, right? So it just depends. Like, he typically comes here at night. He prays much for you, Chris, for Azzy, Tori, Rudy, his flowers too. You should join your mother in praying for him as well. Divorced. Divorced. Rudy? Chris, I'm nice surprised to see you here. Darn, I need a drink, but Susie's over there in. If I go make my 25% red and 75% yellow combo, I know she'll make fun of me for it somehow. Go fucking make it yourself. I'm about to just be really rude. It's the weird route. Just make it yourself. Alphas. Scared of their students. Oof. Ew. Ew. Chris Meister, hey, what's the deal, Snowmobile? Locked out? Noelle wasn't stuck outside the Chris gate again, wasn't she? Chris? Carol? Damn, I keep telling her to make us key to City Hall, but she insists on keeping everything important at home. Like when Noelle was a kid. She made paper snowflakes for Carol to hang up at work. But Carol just wouldn't take him there, because she wanted to keep the damn thing safe. She preserved him. Stuck him up on the wall at home. Of course, you know Noelle. She had to cry over that until she went home and made snow angels with you. After that, she forgot she was so sad at all. Anyway, what was I saying? Felt like useful information. What was your order again? I know. Carol and Holiday, 25% red. Nice juice combo. Looks cool. Yeah, I know. It's a different perspective altogether, right? My throat is parched. Chris, is it my special wombo combo drink recipe? Alphys, you don't deserve this drink. I'll get you another one. Did you want to talk about something? Shelter? Why would you want to go there? Put hay inside. New house for Susie. Huh? Like she's some kind of horse? Wouldn't she just eat the hay? Wait, let's not seriously go into this topic. That being said, Chris, I don't think you should try to go in there by yourself. The shelter, it's a place for people to survive an emergency, right? But ever since I moved here, it's been closed for some reason. Ooh. It makes me wonder that even if there were some disaster, whatever's inside there might be worse. Of course, maybe that's just my paranoia speaking, but I will say, ooh! I've only seen a couple people head over there. Undyne and the mayor. So if you ask the mayor or Undyne to chaperone you, I'm sure that might be able... What if we need Alphys, like, to help get Undyne back this time? By the way, in the process of asking Undyne if you could tell her to call me or text me back, or I guess just otherwise find out if she hates me, that would really help me out. Sort of. Not answering my calls. Oh, felt like you gathered enough clues to tell Susie. Clues acquired. Ew, the way that this said clues acquired. Oh. You know, this morning Noelle was saying, I wonder if Chris is going tomorrow. What? Just make sure she has fun, alright? Oh no. Oh no. Tell Susie the info. Why is Susie so important to tell this to? Cool. Let's hear what you got. Yeah, just beatboxing. So the only two leads we got are Undyne and the mayor, huh? I guess if we think about the three symbols on the shelter, that pretty much tracks. One looked like the church symbol. Don't got that code yet, but it could be here. One looked like the badge the cops wear. So Undyne probably knows something too. One looked like a pine tree, and the mayor likes trees, right? I mean, there's one in City Hall. Maybe that's why the Knights captured Undyne. If I missed the scene, just tell the mods, send them the YouTube, like a YouTube video with the scene I missed, and I'll pull it up. Or have the mods like give it to me in one of the staff chats, and I'll pull it up so we can see it. They'd have to know the other two codes too. Someone who goes to church, who knows the mayor, who also has something to do with the cops. Who the hell could that be? Guess City Hall's her best guess for now. Noelle said her mom keeps everything important at home, right? Yeah, wait, now that I think about it. The mayor's Noelle's mom, right? Maybe if we tried. Chris, and Susie, would you? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This time it's just a straight up invitation. And I wonder if it's because they want to go ahead and bring this up to Chris in some way, shape, or form. Or de-align that, like, it's not happening. I often see people like this. Sorry, by the way. It's just a desert changing. It affects, like, you know, everything. Like, yeah. How, like one of the big things that like this changes perspectives, right? All of a sudden she's initiating, but here's the thing: in what manner? What does she want to get out of this for her to make this invitation? Does this mean that she wants to go ahead and clarify something and or denounce something, or is this just gonna follow a circle of trauma? I'm scared. I'm scared. I am so scared. And work on our projects after church. Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. Great. I'll bring my dad back to the hospital. Cool. That's awesome. I'll see you later. Oh, you guys can't see. Too easy, right? Boom. Give me 5. Oh, and we didn't even. Oh, what the? What? Oh, you got something against Noelle? Oh no. I don't think that's that. I think it's ooh. How ooh. Like hey, maybe things. They said it. It said the thing, chat. It said the thing. It took a weird route. Oh, chat. It said it. Oh, it said it, chat. She said the thing. She said the thing. Roll credits. We're done. Wop, wop, wop. What a stupid meta joke. I can't. Cue dramatic music. I mean, who'd expect she asked us like that? Oh, but we should be glad it's going so fast, right? 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 We're going a little too quick. Hey, how about the red stuff? No? You're lost, you know. You're going to want it later. Dang, so this route just really is like cutting off all connections, like slowly but surely, you know? Oh, Chris, how about going to dinner? I have to come back to church in a few hours for choir practice. It would be nice to have a little treat before then. Oh, Tori, what a coincidence seeing you here. Just after church ended, too. Oh, hello, Asgore. Oh, Tori, would you look at that? Oh, seems I had some extra flowers lying around in Asgore. I think I have to go. I'm sorry. Can we talk later? Okay. In this perspective, though, we get it. Asgore keeps trying. How many of you have been in a relationship like this where maybe your ex-partner kept trying to make the relationship work, trying to get back together, and you're just like, no, like, let's move on. I think a lot of us have been, maybe most of us, right? Could be a friendship, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, where maybe they just kept overstepping boundaries, and it was just like, hey, you know what? Like stop. We can discuss this later. It doesn't have to be now, you know, because it's like the kids are here. You can feel trapped. All of this, right? What's really interesting, and I'm gonna state this out loud. There was some weird comments and weird email that came out because I was vulnerable and I shared a story about one of my exes and you know how they cheated on me and some of the toxic events or toxic stuff that happened. And one of the emails and comments that said was, I'm too empathetic to Asgore because I am Asgore and I'm not seeing, like, they were just saying that, like, you know, I'm still healing. Like, they were trying to analyze me, saying that I'm healing from that and, you know, from a cheating ex and, you know, I'm exactly, and just go, like, you know, being a stalker and all of this stuff. And it's like, what are you talking about? Where are you coming up with this information? First and foremost, I shared that story. Yeah, I shared that story out of what was happening in particular with, I think it was Tenna during that time, right? And also, no, the whole aspect is we approach characters with empathy, but we try and view all sides from it. Like, yeah, people are so parasocial for exactly, exactly. Ah, one of those Asgore did nothing wrong type fans, or just vice versa, because you're like, you're too empathetic towards him, and it's like, what? Damn, didn't know like there was a time limit or whatnot. Anyway, of course. Oh, Azzy. Show Asgore empathy, not taking his side in any way. I understand him and view him empathetically, but still acknowledge this. Exactly. The stuff that he does is wrong. Well, little blossoms, we tried our best. Just hope Azzy will be able to see us all back to normal. Huh? Oh, Chris, how are you doing? Would you like some flowers? Exactly, Black Cat. Sure, share with your friend. See you later, alligator. Oh. Hey, let's change the hell out of these clothes. Now what? Want to check up on Rousey at school? We should probably catch up with them on the plan. Or I guess we could just go to Noelle's first. Whatever you want to do. Let's do it. It's the weekend. Garrison, renowned historian, author, and teacher. The mayor killed my briefcase with a giant katana. With a giant katana. Oh my god, I feel it like... I'm sorry. You don't think so much, Bet. I appreciate it. I can't complain. I voted for this. Politics. So far, politically, all I've really done is stand here and looking forward. I'm starting to get the disillusion with the political system. Oh. I know we've seen the giant katana in her kitchen. It's crazy how big of a katana it is. Alright, what do y'all say? Go to... Oh, you're here, Rudy. It's the angel doll. Go to Noelle's house. What do y'all say? Do we go to Noelle's house? Where do we go, chat? You want to go in by yourself? Whatever. Oh! Birdly? He's breathing slowly. Might be your imagination, but he seems cold. Heat him up. You change the hot water bottle on his hand. He's breathing slowly. He seems more relaxed. Ooh. I guess Birdley's in there, right? Don't give me bird flu or whatever he has. Oh no. Why would I heat him up? Because I want to freeze him again. Oh, that's the main point. Ah, your friend? He's still... In any case, thank you for bringing him in yesterday. Oh, I brought him in yesterday. Chris, your mom was bragging about your piano skills. Mike! Almost thought you were serious for a second. What's with that pissed off look? Chris, remember me? Sorry if I was too strict when I babysat you and Noelle. Since then, Noelle's always been so nervous around me. Until today, she even complimented my outfit. I wonder what's changed. Oof. Alright. And you knew what it was. Ooh! Okay, no, new file. Yeah, new file. We're not overwriting any of the older files. Because that's a separate playthrough. Why did it make do that? Because she was muttering something like, "You don't scare me." Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You don't scare me. Because she got stronger. God, we fucked up Noelle hard. God. So, can we go into the store? Sorry, kid. Check the sign. Yeah, we checked. The sign says open. Oh man, thanks for checking that. That's wrong. That changes stupid sign. Alright, I'm on it. One change sign coming up. Kloppen. What is clop? Closed and open? Kloppen. So can we go in yet? What does the sign say? It says kloppen. The hell's that mean? Beats me. I just work here. Alright, you're the boss. Hold on. I gotta get a sign that says that, and that way I can put it outside. I'm not gonna get a sign that says Clop. I am not gonna get a sign that says Kloppen or Clop. I just looked up. I did not know what it meant. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not. No. No! Where the sand? I'm so sorry. Oh no! Okay. Well, okay, noted. Yeah, no. I gotta love the internet. Rip my search history. Oh. Okay, interesting. Cloppin'. Yeah. What the heck does that sign mean? Indicate some kind of sands. So does it say the door's open or closed? Guess it just means there's a skeleton in front of the door. But the door's locked, right? It's closed. Are you good? Oh, don't look it up. It is open. Nah, no one's in there, but it's not closed. It's an in-between state, like clopin'. Kinda makes you wish we had a sign for that. Chris, we're done with this guy. Oh. Knock, knock, knock. You hear nary a bone, nor a rattle, nor a trousle, nor xylophone tickle. Nothing. Nothing. Little buddy, my date's about to start, and it's in the bag. Yeah, it would be weird if you were here. Little buddy! $10 flowers, heart-shaped pizza, and my secret weapon. The old duct tape suit I made for prom. Little buddy, it's a first date. You say I'm overdoing it, you say, but Pizzarina, I want to show her I'm serious, that I love her. I don't know why we're going to Italy, and she may be a little late to our date, but I mean, look at these memes! A frog riding a bicycle? If she's breaking out the vintage like this, she's got to be making out with me or mine, little buddy. Whoops, another new text. Sorry, little buddy. Talk later. Hi, Robel. How you doing? Honestly, me in the mornings trying to get out of bed. Like, it is a struggle at times, not gonna lie. A random Italian accent, yes? I see the pizza, your number one spot for a piping hot pizza. You know, pizza. That was me yesterday. Yeah, I know. I know I'm walking around and whatnot, but still. What the? Hey, don't mind me, just fixing up this grill. Yo, Mister, thanks so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Let's go, 10 months. Heck yeah. Wait, isn't that a cattail? See people theorize that Blue Ice employees. Oh, are you guys in ads? I didn't even know. Y'all should say something. If y'all are in ads, wait a minute. Be lurking. By the way, if you guys are enjoying tonight's stream, please make sure to go ahead and follow, subscribe, like, comment, all of those sorts of things. If you're lurking, even dropping an emote helps you be counted, because Twitch, unfortunately, is not counting lurkers unless they leave like an emote or something once in a blue moon. There's no shame in it, no nothing, don't worry about it. We're not forcing you to do anything, but it really helps us grow, you know, in that aspect, or helps at least the algorithm count stuff, you know. Twitch is a little weird like that. There's certain implementations and stuff like that. But just know that we love you all our lurkers and everyone out there. We appreciate y'all in every single regard. Yeah, they made that update. I know, it's a little crazy, huh? But regardless, if you're watching this at home, please make sure to sub, make sure to leave a like. Join the Discord, please. We have a whole community in there of people talking about Deltarune. There's a whole thread and channel and whatnot specifically for that. We love and adore each and every single one of you all. And let's go right back into it. Again, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, we made it. Now, where the hell's Noelle? Ugh, I'm gonna get hungry waiting around. Chris, got any snacks? Here's a flower. That works, I guess. Oh no. Susie, Chris, hi. Sorry I'm late. I just had to... Yeah. Is that a rose? This, oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, shoot, did you want some? I can pick up the stem if you... No, it's fine, this way. What? Okay, whatever. Here's my house. Here's my house. Sorry if it's not much, but... End category. Oh, no. Fully decked out for Christmas. The hell? It's huge! I'm already getting lost just standing here. Oh, really? Then I'm here. I'll show you around. Noelle joined your study group. Pit My Crib, featuring Noelle. Welcome to my home. Chris, let's start searching. Okay, let's meet at the couch when you're done searching. What the heck is this? My mom collects them. Okay, how the hell do you turn it off? Just hold down the button. So for some weird reason, turning it off takes power. So it takes forever since the It's an empty gift box. It's a thermostat. The only option is cold. You know what, Bear? I actually like it cold. Anyone gonna say anything about the giant sword? Thank you for following, Mysterious Substance. Oh, it's just my mom's katana. Normal knives aren't long enough for Dad's fruitcake. Yeah, I like it cold. But since I live out in the desert, it can go from extreme cold to extreme heat. Whoa, you play piano? No, we just kind of, have one. New stovetop, ancient katana. No need to leave. Couch for watching TV. It's Noelle's bed. Under it's a metal CD with the photo of Noelle in dark makeup. Whoa, what the hell is this? Caddy wanted for a custom cover for her CD, so do this for if you can get my mom to let me go grim dark. She's not looking, Chris. Let's hack her computer for clues. Alright, Chris, click quietly. We're ninjas right now. Okay, favorites, paranormal, crime, paranatural. Oh, hell. The freaking skateboard game. Hell yeah. Ooh. What are you two doing? Oh, shit. Nothing upgrading your computer? You set her browser homepage to the skateboard game. She's not looking, Chris. Let's hack her computer for clues. There you go, running like a dream. Chris made my screen saver a screamer again, didn't they? It's time to proceed. Cat petters. The hell do you have this for? It's Cheese Me. It's great. It's like a pet raising game, but there's this awesome bug that lets you get glitchy pets. I have a save file with like 7 headless cats. Whoa. Can we see after our projects? 7 headless cats. State-of-the-art high-definition TV with Ultia game consoles under it. Why do you have a flat screen in here? Birdley keeps saying I should get a CRT. The 7 human souls. A great hiding place. A great hiding place, although it smells like detergent indeed. here? What are these little wings in here? Oh, those, I've had those on since I was a little kid. They're from when I was the angel in the holiday pageant. But I liked them so much, I just kept wearing them. Ooh, okay. What if in the normal route, maybe Noelle is the angel, but maybe in this weird route, what if we're the ones that clip off her wings? Oh, oh, yeah. Chris has devil horns. She had angel wings. But now, what if we're making her fall from grace? You know, what if this is what it is? Right? We're making her fall from grace. Is this writing fire? Exactly. I.e. casting out the angel from heaven to see true hell, right? Venison. What's in here? Looks suspicious. Sorry, guest, aren't allowed in there. Cool. Sounds suspicious. Am I a guest? Super intense. This room's gotta be it. Sorry, Noelle, but we gotta go in here. To the bathroom? Damn it, Chris! Stealing her wings for ourselves, yep. It's the bathroom door. My mom just collects heart pillows for some reason. I wonder why she collects heart pillows. When Chris was little, they'd take one of these, then pretend to rip out their heart and chase me. Practice when they're young, huh? Alright. Noelle, you give it a shot. Okay. Why are we trying to open my parents' room? You and Susie continue to try to open the locked door in front of Noelle. It's just my sister's. Oh my god. I feel like I have a tag or something inside the shirt and it's poking my side, like my rib. I know. Carol was into hearts ever since she was little. Like, all right, here we go. Start the study session. Yes. Okay, should we get started? Oh, yeah, sure. So what are your projects about? Oh, well, ring ring. Sorry, phone call. I'll be just a sec. Hi, Mom, what's up? Yeah, I took Dad home, so it's just me here. Huh? No problem. I can just probably cook something up. Gosh, Mom, I'm not gonna burn myself. Okay, I'll see you later tonight. Sorry, should we go ahead and start our projects? Wait. Huh? Don't we need more, like, stuff? Like, you know, paper, pencils, project stuff? Chris, you should, go look for it. What was that? Hold on. Hold on. Gosh, you're right, Susie. Chris, I think there was some stuff in my room, you know? That little, like, I think the fact that, like, you know, we're not getting bothered by Birdley or by others, I'm just like, oh, there was some stuff in your room. If you wanted to go look. Oh, okay. I thought she was about to be like, hey, let me come with you. Oh, it's so empty. It's nice. Okay. The lack of music, too, yeah. It's Noelle's homework desk. Okay, where do I go? Noelle and Des at the pageant as kids. Why does Chris always think about where to hide? The monitor is unplugged. Violin of fruit, a microphone. They all look very expensive and very dented. There's a box of odds. Dig through. Dig through. You dug through the box and found a couple of burnt lighters, rusted multi-tool knives, expired rations, walkie-talkies, loose binoculars, a pair of shoes fit for hooves, violent comic books, paintballs, a cracked hockey mask, frayed yarn, buttons, your brother's retainer, and old mint cans with unique leaves inside of them. Found it all. It's a CD player. Underneath there are a bunch of punk rock CDs, and one still ska, bass. Desk's bed underneath an army of ration sky skates, and a badly traced drawing of a dragon. It's covered in band posters, some handmade posters for shows that may or may not have happened. It's a red guitar. There's a code taped to the inside of it. It says shelter. Take it. Unique leaves. Exactly. Take it. Hey, yo, Cammy. Hold on. Camilla Scarlet helped me out on Throne to get some new parts for a PC. Thank you out so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Cammy. You don't have to do that, but it means the world. Thank you so much. Incredible. Get it, Chris. Get it. You learned down to look inside the guitar. You began to read the numbers in the passcode. 1, 2. Oof. 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 Yeah, that's had rations and binoculars and all that. Chris, are you up there? Chris, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Oh no, look at her face. Look at her face. It's 12:25, isn't it? It probably is 12:25. Look at her face. Oh no. Oh no. You know, just the two of us. If you don't mind, I mean, ooh, I'll be in my room, okay? What? No. Fight it. I need to know what they're going to talk about. Fight it. Fight it. No. 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 We're going all the way up. I spy with my little eye. To be honest, I've kind of been waiting for a chance for us to be alone on. Ooh, okay. Okay. Where are we going with this? There's something I want to talk to you about, Chris. I want to talk to you about last night. Stop. Stop. Wait. Last night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was snow. I was terrified, Chris. Terrified it was all real. I went out on the porch to breathe, and that's when I felt it. A hand on my wrist. I froze. And then I heard your voice. Chris's voice. Ooh! You said, sorry for taking your watch, Noelle. Ooh! You said it was all a stupid prank. You said, Birdley's going to get better. And you put the watch back on my wrist. You said, sorry for being weird at the hospital, Noelle. You said it was all a stupid prank. Oh no! You said Birdley was going to get better. Oh no! So you have, Chris, your voice, your deadpan, mumbly voice. Even if you sounded kind of weak and shaky. I don't know why, but it felt so long since I heard it. Because we've been talking for Chris. I even started sniffling. The Chris, you're back. Chris, thank you. Well, no, thanks for pranking me, but... Chris, can I say something else? Oh, fuck me. Are we about to psyche break her? Are we about to psyche break Noelle? They're feeling more reassured as to what happened. They didn't really is not real, right? So yeah. So all of a sudden it's going into we've talked about the stages of grief and about trying to keep yourself mentally stable and all of these things, right? Are we about to psyche break Noelle here? Bro. Oh my god. And then Chris coming up and probably going through all of this, right? The cursor's in what position? Note the cursor position. Wait, what cursor position? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. The heart's down here then, yes? Chris is begging us not to proceed. Look at that. Look at that. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, shit. Chat. The heart always gets to choose. Chris might want please don't. But we proceed. Okay. Everything that's happening here, right, is essentially being built off of lies, right? No way to go ahead and allow Noelle to cope, right? And no way to allow Noelle to cope with her environment, to cope with the actions as to what has happened. This is why you often get, when a lot of individuals come from, a very war-torn environment, that they create their own little delusions and fantasies and even fake realities as to what really happened, because it allows them to cope with it, right? So going on with something like this and seeing Noah already go through this, it reminds me a lot of I'm gonna bring this up. Reminds me a lot of individuals that I would work with that were abuse victims, right? Like domestic abuse victims that let me bring up this one. That unfortunately we're going through a tough time, right? And we're going through different aspects and stuff like that, right? So imagine this, right? Imagine that you keep telling me to proceed. You're Chris in my shoes, right? Let's imagine, I don't know, we'll use what Susie was eating. Let's imagine I had a flower. How long until you I love this flower. How long until you make me throw it away? How long until all of a sudden you have complete and utter control over me and that flower just breaks apart? That aspect of innocence just goes away. How long until it just all completely shatters because you're telling me what to do on a consistent basis? How long, chat? A rose? Yeah. Exactly, any flower, anything like that. I'm using that example, very simple example for you guys to fully like encapsulate this. But when we're looking at this, what has Chris done? What has Chris done to Noelle? Chat. What has Chris done to Noelle? For loss of joy, innocence, yeah. What has Chris done to Noelle? Chat. I mean, what have we done to Noelle, for being matter of fact about it? What have we done to Noelle? Because I don't think Chris has really done anything. It's more like us, right? What we made her grow stronger, not because she wanted to, but because we needed her to. Intimidation, exclusion, harassment, manipulation, and it says to get sex, but it's any form of deep manipulation, right? Social standing, right? We put her on that grind. We made her do a majority of these. And now she has to cope with that. And she's a kid. She's a teenager. If you were a teenager in her shoes, how quickly would you break? If you were a teenager that just killed a bunch of people and harmed a bunch of people, how quickly would you break? And like all this pressure and whatnot's coming on through you, and you have someone that's manipulating you, or even in a way grooming her. If you think about it, us as the players, I hate to bring it up like this, are manipulating Noelle to try and get her to do something. We really are. If you really, we turned into an accomplice, yeah, to do whatever we want her to do for us. Has a history of breaking games, getting to places she shouldn't. We're using her to do that in Deltarune. Exactly. Where does proceed fall on this wheel? It's not quite intimidation, but it's a command nonetheless, right? Proceed. Instead of allowing someone the free will to do it, we're taking that freedom from her. You know. After an old distant friendship, Shay, I'm playing a video game. Why would Papyrus and Casper make Kara do this? Proceed as a mind game. Making us face this route realistically. Absolutely. Like this route is essentially us manipulating Noelle to get what we want out of it, right? Oof. Shay's favorite route. Stop. What? Deltarune will never see the words proceed the same way. Oof. Oof. It's not even... chill, chat. All right, ads are coming, but still, like... I just read that from a comment. That's why I was like, what? Like, we're literally taking her innocence from her, you know? We're literally taking her innocence from her. That's what's crazy about it, is we're legitimately coming through and we're making her do things that she doesn't want to do. We're overstepping her boundaries. We're taking this innocent creature's innocence away from her. I know, that's all I was like, oh. We're taking her innocence from her. We're pushing her to do actions and inactions that we're just like, and even proceed in of itself. I don't know, chat. I don't know. How would you feel if someone indoctrinated that word onto you? Do malicious compliance of our, but proceeds leaves no room for interruption. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts, chat? What are your thoughts? If you were in Noelle's shoes, would you be manipulated? I feel horrible for Chris. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine having no control over your body because someone's making you do this. To a close friend or someone that you might care about. Who knows? It hasn't really even been explored in that matter. Maybe Chris has maybe some sort of affection towards Noelle in some capacity. Doesn't have to be extremely romantic, but there can be some sort of affection there. And we're making Chris do this to them. Yeah, they've actually actively tried to comfort her. Yeah, they've actively tried to comfort her last night. They've actually actively tried to come and like be. Wow. Chris is your childhood friend. But here's the thing. Oh, here's where it gets really bad. Guys, where does abuse almost always come from? A majority of abuse, or I hate to put it this way, manipulation or even grooming, where does it come from, chat? Someone that you know. It's usually from people that you familiarized yourself with because it's easier to go ahead and get that connection there. Someone that you trust. That's why it's so much easier for us as the player to use Chris to do our dirty work. And now imagine being Chris, doing actions that you don't want to do. There's no way out of it. And they have to suffer as we make all these decisions for them. Tragically, Noelle only trusts Chris and her dad. Ooh. 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 This route makes me feel gross when I do it. She takes comfort in finding things so you can see that. But it goes even further than this, right? Like, well, I guess my fear is how much further can this go? Like, how much further can this get, right? Because we're already violating a lot of Noelle's principles and boundaries. I'm just afraid that at some point in time, I hate to put it this way, and I don't think that Toby would take it there. Maybe he would. I don't know. What if there is some form of sexual harassment that happens? Or even a sexual assault element in here? Maybe not explicitly, but implicitly. As these boundaries keep getting eroded, what if this aspect of like sexual boundaries keeps going down, right? To a point where all of a sudden Noelle just keeps becoming more and more compliant to every demand that we're asking. It can get very toxic, very scary, very quickly. Wow. 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 Okay, chat, you ready? I'm scared. I'm scared. All right, let's go. I don't know if ads are on. Well, it's power dynamics, and that's the thing is, whenever I talk about manipulation, I'm not. Hold on, I gotta clarify this before I get 100 fucking emails of people like, "You're saying I'm identify as Chris, and you're saying Chris is manipulative and blah 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 blah." Right? No. What I'm saying is this is what manipulation looks like. Right? This is what manipulation looks like. Here's the thing. Unfortunately, there are way too many people out there that have extremely bad intentions but feign as sheep. They will play the victim. They will legitimately get as close as possible to you. They will find ways to manipulate you. They will find everything that I brought up in there to try and get in your inner circle, right? And then slowly start to exclude you, distance you, so on and so forth in that regard, and ultimately harm you in the process. There are individuals, even content creators, as clearly the Undertale Deltarune community have seen, that will play into these weird power dynamics and play into different roles in order to get their. I hate to put it this way, it sounds horrible and disgusting, but this is the way that they would say it, get their needs met, even if it's at taking advantage of other people. Yeah. It's terrifying. It is terrifying. It is. Okay, ready? And even if you're being manipulated to manipulate, you're still yeah. We all have the capacity. We all have the capacity to manipulate, right? We all have the capacity to do something like that, like to use manipulation, right? Of course, we have our own boundaries as to how far we manipulate things, but yeah. Okay, y'all ready? I know. Please don't. Y'all ready? Ads, Ed. Ads. Oh, there's ads. There's ads happening. There's ads happening. Quick little break. When we come back, we will proceed. All right. Quick little break. Break time. Glad I brought subs. I'm gonna run to the restroom on this one. Hold on, chat. I will be playing this as Evil Ed. I have to remind everyone these are not actions that I would take. They're just actions that somebody with the intent to manipulate would take going forward. If there's like a dozen prompt choices, that's the actions I'm going to go ahead and go for. It's like the worst one. Okay. I just gotta be straight up about it because there are people that like legitimately get mad at me for choosing certain things because I think that it might lead towards a greater narrative choice as opposed to thinking he's thinking like a streamer, not like necessarily what you would pick IRL, you know. All right, let's do it. Proceed. Chris. I see the heart down there. Chris, there was something else you did. Something else I want to ask you. After you said all of that, you took my hand and pulled the thorn out of my finger. His hand! Their hand! Look at their hand! Look at their hand! Look at Chris's hands! Then you said that when I saw you again. Chris, what are you? Whoa! Telling her to like be quiet? No! Well, there we go. I did save. So if I have to go back and redo it, I'll go back and redo it. Hold on. Oh. Whoa. Wait. Does that mean... Wait. Does that mean that Chris is talking to these characters when we can't see them, so therefore trying to tell them about us and about what we're doing? Is that what Chris is doing? Chris is running around trying to save everyone else from us. Oh, it really does sound like it. All right, we're gonna speed run through this. I love how Chris kidnaps Noelle away from protecting Noelle. It really shows who Chris is, right? Immediately runs to protect Noelle. Yes. All right, we're zooming through it. We're zooming through it, chat. $12.25. $12.25. That's the code. $12.25. Ugh. Ugh. Speedrun time. A speedrun. There's something we need to talk about. Let's go to your room. Al cuarto. Al cuarto, la niña. Dale. Dun, 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 dun. What won't Chris do? What won't Chris do? Bam. To the girls' room is what that means. Wham! Bro Ro's running like an athlete. Alright, we're zooming. El cuarto Noelle. Wow. To be honest, I've kind of been waiting for... Do you want me to skip through this and get to the... Oh. Did I go back in time? Welcome. Last night, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was snow. I was terrified, Chris. Terrified it was all real. I went out on the front porch to breathe, and that's when I felt it. A hand on my wrist. Then I heard your voice, Chris's voice. You said, sorry for taking your watch, Noelle. You said it was all a stupid prank. You said Bradley's gonna get better. I am holding C. Oh, wait, my bad. I was holding X. There we go. Chris, thank you. Well, no thanks for pranking, but... Chris, can I say something else? Proceed. Chris, there was something else you did. Something else I want to ask you about. After you said all of that, you took my hand and, oh boy, pulled a thorn out of your finger. Chris, you could try and fight me all you want, but you know I have control of this vessel. Pull me out and I'll come right back in. You said that when I saw you again. You said, look at Chris's arms. You did any of this, or... Not to mention any of this, or you'd... Oh, Chris, try and fight it. Try and fight it. Oh. So you do tell her to be quiet. Ooh. Chris, it's okay. It's just us. No, it's not. Evil Ed is here. You just said not to mention any of that. Because it'd get heard. Oh, Chris is trying to warn you. Chris is trying to warn you, Noelle. Chris, it's okay. It's just us. It's just us. And me. Who's going to here? Notice how she closed the blinds. Okay. That is the most. That is the most. Yeah, you said don't mention it. Proceeds to mention it. Me. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hey, yo. Chris? What the what? Chris, your voice and Chris, that's another joke, right? That voice. How? The voice from my dream. Because it wasn't a dream. Now we're shattering Noelle's limits here. Now we're doing a form of therapy called confrontation, right? Confrontation in therapy is a way to allow people to heal. Therapy in a manipulative, abusive relationship, or not therapy, but confrontation in an abusive relationship is a way to keep someone under your thumb. That was no dream. Sorry, Chris. What did you say? I must have misheard you. No, there's no way they heard. There's no way they heard my thoughts. Oh, I heard. Now you reaffirm this, right, as this voice. You know, our vision's narrowing. I heard everything. What are you talking about, Chris? I didn't say anything. It's impossible. That's impossible. It's just a coincidence. Confrontation means continuously addressing the facts, right? It's not a coincidence. Holy shit, I can't even imagine. Oh god. If you can hear me. Here's my fear. Are you guys ready? Fight, flight, freeze, fawn, flop. After a while, Noelle might just give in. After a while, Noelle just becomes mine. Because her brain can't handle it. The only way that she knows how to get through these tough situations is by proceeding with anything I tell her to do. Once that break happens, Noelle will become a good girl, listening to anything that I tell her to do. Oof. Oof. I know. If you can hear me, say red or blue. Doesn't really matter. Red. Say green or black. Black. Say, it didn't happen. Say, it didn't snow. But it did. But it did. But it did, Noelle. You want to erase that too? It snowed. You're lying! You're lying! Noelle becomes stronger. Noelle becomes stronger. Oh god! This is really fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Even as Evil Ed, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucked up. Her face, I know. Her face going through it. I am so shocked right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Even Evil Ed has his limits, you know? It's hard just watching again. Noelle becomes stronger. Chris? Chris, what did you say? It quit. Wait. Chris? Chris, what is that? Proceed. Oh my god. Chris, that's not the thorn, is it? That's not the thorn ring, is it? Proceed. Oh god. Chris, come on. You still... What about last night? What about... Didn't you want to protect me? Proceed. Oh god. I love that this is a very good way of, like, for example, kids that are playing this to identify that this is wrong and that you shouldn't feel pressured into doing anything, hopefully, right? Like, you can use this as an opportunity to say, like, hey, any form of advancement you can deny at any point in time, even if they say proceed, or even if you feel pressured or whatever. Like, this could be a really good scene to go ahead and use it to teach people, like, hey, like, you know, boundaries are boundaries, you know, the snowflakes going around like crazy, the music, like, yeah. Why can't I move? Why can't I look away? Noelle, do something! It quit. Chris! Remember that video? She said, I think I need to. Gosh, I think I have. And so we force it on her. Oh, God. Oh, God. We literally forced it on her. Noelle's eyes, too. They look just, Yeah, look at her eyes. Look at Noelle's eyes. It's like boop. It just became she just became a puppet from that. Shattered maybe. Her innocence taken at this point in time, right? At this point in time, everything that she thought that Chris was a safe spot for her, a safe individual, they're not. They look soulless, yeah, dissociating. Kind of reminds me of individuals that go through like severe trauma or sexual trauma. Whenever like they speak about their event, the big dissociation that happens with it, right? The glazed over eyes and recounting certain the events that happen and stuff like that. Yeah, because they feel broken at times, right? It happens. That's the thing is, she's definitely traumatized by us. 100%. 100% betrayal, out of body, broken. Yeah, pobrecita. And you cope by telling yourself that it's something that's needed, right? Sister's missing, friends manipulating. It's kind of oof, oof. I quit. Chris. Ooh. We completely broke her apart. We completely shattered her innocence here. Oh, God. Just Chris. And now we took advantage of her. And now we took advantage of her. This is disturbing. This is beyond this. Oh, what the? Yo, Chris. Taking it out on us. Hell yeah. Let's go, Chris. Take it out, honestly. Reasonable crash out. Chris, yes. Honestly, yeah. 100% valid crash out. Chris? Chris, are you okay in there? Imagine how Chris feels from that. We just took advantage of her. We literally just went in and violated all of her boundaries to the point of harassment, right? To the point where I can't even imagine what else may have happened or could have happened. Chris. Yeah, we took advantage of both of them. Right. But for Chris, imagine that, right? Because Chris probably feels guilty and responsible from all of that. Just thought I'd let you know. Mayor Carroll's asking everyone to leave. Wow, it skipped all the way, and I thought you looked a little down today. So I made a special treat for you. Your friend and I will be waiting for you outside with it. Feel better, Chris. And we violated their boundaries too, absolutely. Wow. What? What was that? I just fell right back down? What was that? HP in half. HP in half, chat. Oh, they're hurt. They're hurt. Oh yeah, I know they're hurt. They're pissed. I'd be pissed too. I ain't gonna lie. And it just skips all the way to this section. What the fuck? What the fuck? It skips all the way to this section. We hurt. Yeah, this is no fun allowed. Yeah, this is... Chris, if you aren't feeling your best, perhaps you should just go straight home and rest. Here. I borrowed some sweets and made you a hot chocolate. It's your favorite, marshmallow milk. Oh, and a little pinch of cinnamon spice. Asgore, you got the hot chocolate. See you around, Chris. You oh no. Guess we can go. Ooh! Dude, we can't go back in there now. Her mom is totally watching us through the window. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about this chat. This kind of hurt my stomach. Like I'm kind of nauseous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This kind of made me nauseous. Like how dark this went is crazy. Like I didn't expect Chris. Yeah, this room makes you feel gross. Yeah, like it's a cold wind, isn't it? Having to deal with your own actions made me so nauseous too. Like, ooh, yeah, yeah. I've never felt like this until like it just hit while you were keeping Noelle busy. I looked inside that room next door. There was this weird guitar in there, and on the inside of it, there was a code to the shelter. Didn't get to write it down though. When I went to the living room with it, your dad caught me and started talking to me until Noelle's mom showed up, super pissed. Great. The hell's we're gonna go back with there now? Wow. Wow. Susie's goated. At least Susie got to see it, right? Yeah, that scene was tough. I'm not gonna lie. That scene was tough. Well, what the hell do we do now? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. It's gonna be a kind of deep question. I'm sorry to ask this. Great, now it's raining. At least your house is close. Let's go. How many of you have been in a friendship or partnership where maybe they manipulated you like this in some capacity? Straight up. It wasn't fun. It wasn't good. It wasn't healthy, you know? More and sometimes it's like people don't show their worst foot right off the bat. It takes time for you to start seeing some of the bad sides of people, right? Yeah. You've had cousins manipulate you? Oh, I can't even. Friendships, yeah, friendships, relationships, stuff like that, you know? Not just for me, but for others. I haven't, but I've known some friends. Oh, yeah, I've had some toxic friends. Yeah. Like, bro, come on, really? Yeah. A parent as well. Parents can work. Sometimes parents are really manipulative as well. In the normal route, Susie did notice, but didn't have the chance because she was distracted. Now, yeah. Ooh, wet sounds. I was not expecting this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nauseous. I'm actually like it hit me to my core. Even playing as Evil Ed, like that still made me nauseous. Even separating myself and like prepping myself, like, hey, this is probably gonna get to a very sickening like part. Like my stomach's like all like curled up and stuff. You know, we are the main villain of this route, and Susie's got to be pissed. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like I'm. Evil Ed is evil, not a monster. Exactly. Yeah, it's not good. Close sign now. Exactly. The weird route. This is genuinely on another level. Like I think that scene is right. I think everything else, like leading up to this, is you know there. Whew. What the actual fuck? I know. I know. It's like disturbing. Some games make your face actions way more intense. 100%. 100%. I do think. Stop playing, please. Too well. Oh God. I think that this route needs a different name. The weird route doesn't even cut it. Weird route doesn't even cut it. That scene by itself makes this route like 100 times worse. I think this route needs to have another name. You know, Snowgrave. The wrong route. Is that Noelle sees Chris? Yeah, not us. She has this. Yeah. So Noelle thinks that Chris is doing this to her, not us. Yeah, exactly. Not us as the player. The Snowgrave, weird route, psychological horror, the manipulation route, the. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know if I can continue tonight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if I can continue tonight. I feel like throwing up. That's how bad it got me. That's how bad it got me. Like I feel like throwing up. What the fuck? Yeah, this feels gross. This feels so gross. But before we go, is somebody said I saw somewhere in the chat, right? Hold on. Totally valid, and please take care of yourself. Somebody said that that this was like altered or something. I saw it pop up quickly. What do you mean by that? What was this altered in some way? Hold on, I need to know. It was. Can I see that, mods? Do you have that? Do you mind linking it to me? The original one. I want to see what the original one was. I'll check in spawn chat. Okay, hold on. In our mod chat. If y'all have the YouTube link, just link it there. I want to see that. I want to see it particularly because it can change a meaning altogether if something changes, right? So mods, if you have it, just drop it in Discord chat, please. If you have it, just drop it in Discord chat. I'm looking at Discord right now, in the mod chat, and if it's there, I'll pick it up and I'll showcase it. Please and thank you. Yeah, honestly, that was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it's gonna get worse, it's gonna be a bit tough, guys, and I hope y'all are okay with it. Oh, lucky, already coming through with it. All right, hold on. All right, here we go, chat. You ready? Ooh. Yo. 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 For me, that would mean loss of innocence immediately. That would straight up just mean a loss of innocence immediately. And probably, like, from the fact that it goes like that, right? And the rose just kind of falls apart. Either loss of innocence, or even I would even put some, like, you know, even in the background, loss of innocence comes first, and then like maybe even some like trust, fate in of itself. So like even sexual boundaries, if you want me to be honest with you, it could probably carry a theme or a tone of like sexual assault in it, right? From that, like a loss of innocence from that. So loss of innocence is the first and foremost, even with the broken motif, right? The broken one that we got from the other one, right? So there's a lot that can be taken from that. I think, to be honest with you, it wasn't intended to be shown as essay, but doesn't mean it has to overlap. Essay comes up with manipulation. Okay, but why was it changed though? Was it because people, yeah, deflower, exactly. Was it because people were like angry about this scene? Because I can imagine that some people got angry like about this, right? No, it was an explicit essay. It's more like sexual, like harassment in general, right? Loss of innocence. It's all of this stuff, right? Lack of media literacy, because people assume Chris said Noelle like physically. Oh no. Oh no, fans overreacted. Too many people were, because for me, I actually love the rose. I actually love the rose because of the media literacy behind it, the symbolism behind it. The fractured, don't get me, the fractured aspect, love it. Powerful, right? You get it immediately. But this allows you to come up with a little bit more, right? Because what did Susie have at the beginning? A flower that she ate and she threw the stem down. And what do we get at the very end? But the flower itself falling down, and you know, with no stem. Now that is powerful fucking writing. That is powerful fucking writing. You know, like if you think about it that way, like I wouldn't have changed it. Like of course, if I was a creator in that way, because I'm like, you already introduced this scene earlier, and you introduced like Susie taking a bite of the flower, all of this stuff, and now like literally Chris just absolutely taking away this innocence in this flower, like crumpling it to nothing. Like that is powerful writing. The crack scene gives a bigger gut punch, but the rose lets you think on it more. Yeah. The rose has layers. The version good. Both of them are good. Both of them are good, since it's the thorn, right? Well, I think that's a big one, right? Because a thorn with the rose. Think about that, right? Flower outside, eats. Thorn ring goes on her. Thorn on roses, usually the rose petal falls, but the thorn and stem stays, or the thorn whatever stays. Like, I don't know. For me, that just envelops a little bit more the metaphor altogether. But knowing his fan phase, it would have turned into a war zone. Either way, throwing away the thorns. Yeah, either way, I'm just glad I got to see both ways of it because it carries so much connotation in that. It carries so much connotation. Were people genuinely angry about it? I don't know if they were, and that forced Toby to change stuff. In a way, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit because it's like, you know what? As a creator, if he wanted something a certain way, even if it was a literal, like, maybe I don't know. Maybe even if it split the fan base a little bit, if it's a story that he wants to tell, then it's a story that he should tell. But like, yeah, I don't know. Of course, I don't fully know or understand it, but this fandom, man. All of those emails, right? Because my thing is, everything showcasing it is literally what a manipulator would do, even going to that extent. I wouldn't put it past that, right? Like, in terms of, like, us as the player, us acting as a heart. I guess everything stays the same, right? Due to backlash? Could be. I don't know. I think both are awesome. Both are great ways of explaining it. Both are great ways of explaining it. Regardless, though, holy crap was that dark. Holy crap was that dark, chat. When y'all were telling me like this is a weird route, I didn't think it was gonna get like gross like this. And I don't mean to say like I'm complaining about the route. I actually really like that Toby wants to touch on these elements and these like themes and talk a little bit about media literacy and shit in here, because a lot of games like would steer far away from themes like this. A lot of games would be like, yeah, no, we ain't touching this with a 10-foot stick, But the fact, what do you mean for Ed? Another video is playing. Right? Oh, is there?
That's my weird superstition.
Because I went on Twitch. I went on regular Twitch. Because a lot of I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. Because a lot of game developers would steer away from anything like that. They would stay away from anything like that during the Mercy route and Undertale. It was a shock. Yeah, this is. But with that being said, I'm sorry, guys, but I don't think I would love that reference. I'm a huge wrestling nerd. I love wrestling. I love WWE. But with that being said, I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming here. I don't think I can continue tonight because my stomach is like all churned up from that. I'm not gonna lie. So we're probably gonna continue with the rest of this route on a Friday, everyone. We're probably gonna continue with the rest from wherever we need to go and go on. Because that was a lot. That was pretty tough. And I know I'm probably going to be thinking about it all night. With that being said, please practice some self-care. If you're going through any situation, any relationship that makes you uncomfortable, please seek professional help. Please know that it is not okay for anyone to violate any of your boundaries, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological, even sexual, right? No is no. Consent has to be had 100% of the time. Consent is sexy and should be there 100% of the time. I have to say this every single time, and especially for situations like this. Remember, if anything happens, please speak up. Your voice is important. Please seek professional help in any way, shape, or form that you can. And please know that you have individuals in the internet that care for you. I know that I may seem like a random, crazy internet streamer out there, random psychologist out there in the world, but I do care for you, even if I don't know you. If you ever need to reach out because you're going through a tough time or you need some friendly advice, the Discord is there for you. It is not a replacement for therapy or or I'm your psychologist. I'm a psychologist, not your psychologist, but it is there to lend support, right? And to help you find those support aspects that you may need. With that being said, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hype up the video if you guys can. There's a hype feature on YouTube. When this comes out, hype it up. That way the algorithm pushes it out and more people might get to hear this message. It means the world. Practice some self-care. Take care of yourself. And with that being said, YouTube, VOD watchers, Twitch, I'll see y'all later. Be safe.